Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play our time for Kaiserreich Socialist Republic of Italy. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, Italy's been united. It's a beautiful sight for us to see. And we're currently going down the radical socialist tree. So, once we've gotten our pan-European cooperation, we do want to break the enemies of democracy. Because I believe this has to happen before we can do the constitutional restoration. I'm very curious to see what this does for us. Compliance gain. I mean, it does lead to daily radical socialism support going down. What is that right now? Daily change negative 0.07. Who's it? What's increasing then? Oh, right. The reactionaries. Hey! Ringleader apprehended. Earlier today, several of the ringleaders behind the clandestine military front were apprehended by the Republican Guard investigators. This is a serious blow to the monarchist terrorists and brings the country one step closer to eliminating them for good. Excellent. Okay, the sooner the better. We'll take this. We'll take this. Excellent. But this doesn't lead. We haven't captured the ringleader yet. I'm assuming. Okay, we need to do it twice. That's fine. We can do it twice. Now I do wish I can take this, but manpower is only at 34. I mean, I guess we could theoretically take a decision to increase our command power, which is, I thought was you. Plus 15%. The camp goes up. It only goes up for like 75 days though, or something like that. It's kind of like not great. There might not actually be a bonus that I was thinking of. Okay, well, we might just have to live through it a little bit. We might just have to go through some harsh times. Which, it's not good, obviously. I prefer not to live through harsh times. What do you do? Getting the political power here actually would be quite nice. The socialist gain goes up by +1/+1. So I'm guessing we get like 3 +1s. And then you're -3. So you basically set the +1 modifier to nothing. Yeah, because you're getting it increased by +3, and then you take away the +3. Okay. So it's not like our party gets less popular. It shows that it doesn't get more popular, which is okay. I will say the syndicalists are doing pretty bad for themselves. Only 4% support in your own republic. You're less popular than the Social Democrats. You're less popular than the Conservatives. How embarrassing. I will take you. We then need to take this immediately. Now, I understand mathematically it is better for this to hit 1 day remaining and then press the button. I understand that. But I'm not going to do it. Because I will forget. And then I'll feel like an absolute fucking moron. Hey, 20 political power. We break some chains. Let's go, let's go. Now, I know you're not cored yet. You're in integration. You're slowly being cored. Actually, what I should do, where's my spy? You should be rooting out resistance in southern France. We root out resistance. I believe that'll make compliance go up a little bit more. Or they're not related at all, and I don't know what I'm talking about. But we'll find out. I can actually stretch you one more tile. They do see some of you guys have some low stats here. If I was to throw you on trucks, we have the trucks. Okay, excellent. What I like to see. We're at a 1090. You are going up by 0.04. So I mean, it's going up slowly. Yes. Very slowly, in fact. But that's okay. And what do you do? Daily political power gain goes up. Agrarian reforms. Population. More popularity for our party. Now, I don't want... What are we not using? We're still not... Okay, that's for carrier stuff. We don't care about that. What are we actually not using? No template for... We're still not actually using support equipment for anything. We have 2,000 units of it. Okay, so what is the assault battalion? 100 rifles, 10 support equipment. Supply goes up, weight goes up, suppression goes up. Organization goes down. I mean, I guess it just says it. I guess it just says in here, huh? Defense 29, breakthrough goes up. Soft attack goes away plus 10. Breakthrough increases with engineering company. I think I want to take you, just because you don't cost so many rifles, which is kind of what I'm more worried about. Do we have enough sport equipment for this? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Excellent. Now, we don't have the manpower for it. We did it! Wait, did we roll the 1 in 10? Let's fucking go. The arrest of Marshal Calvigia. When this morning the police raided the suspected FMC compound in the southern part of Quam province, they didn't think they'd find much of note. Instead, among the small number of monarchist partisans, they found Marshal Calvigia, a high-ranking officer who is considered to be the leader of the Chetniks. On the run since 1919, Calvigia has been one of Italy's best generals in the First World War. During the Civil War, he fought off guard of the Baldodio's decision to evacuate the royal government to Sardinia, and remained in Piedmont with his stranded royalist units. From there, he built a clandestine military front from scratch, causing many problems for our government. Let's us go. Look at that stability. Now, I'm not going to get rid of this to crush the Chetniks, for the obvious reason that I have like 5 days left. It'd be silly. Also, the Ottomans are fucking kicking ass. Holy shit. They are doing very well. I guess Cyrenaica actually did not rebel, so Egypt's kind of fighting a two-front war, which is really, really bad for... Oh, this one isn't even do anything anymore. 42 days. I don't think you matter anymore either. We just have to wait the 42 days. And that's fine. We gotta save our political power to increase our conscription laws, which we're going to need to do sooner rather than later. Also, I do see world tension went down a lot. Did something happen? Oh, the Copenhagen conference. Okay, that's fine. That's understandable. Breakthrough on... So this is for our trucks. I'll take the reliability decrease for a little truck bonus. Just build a little bit more. Sounds good to me. We're not going to worry about you. We're not going to worry about you. You're both garbage. We don't need to worry. Resistance to secularism. As we bring the revolution to the rest of Italy, our problematic relationship with the church is causing problems with the reintegrating of the Italian people into a cohesive nation. The Catholic Church was far more powerful in the rest of Italy than in a republic. Consequently, many of the people are trying to resist and slowing the progress of bringing the revolution to the rest of Italy. Look, fuck it, we're still at 100% stability. We lose negative 5% and it doesn't even touch this. We're looking good. I'm happy with that. Now, I would like for you guys to be cored. So you core out 50%? Is core based on 50% or 80% value based on state? I don't even know what that means. Maybe Rome will take longer to get a little bonus because it's old. Not old, because it's very populated and important. Railway sabotage. Don't worry about that too much. 30% chance nothing happens. I mean, I guess it's still good if nothing happens. I mean, I prefer nothing to something bad. What do we want? Are any of you like cheaper ships? No? Okay. We'll just build a improved heavy hull. Like again, I'm not concerned with the Navy too much. Honestly, our Navy for what it's supposed to be, I think is good. But can we take this? We can. Okay, excellent. But we do need... I mean, this will be like 2 months. Not even. Less than 2 months, we can pop off. And actually, we're probably losing recruit population due to this modifier, huh? Okay, remove you. All support for these guys goes down to 0, which is nice. And we've crushed them. Now we can break the enemies of democracy. Look at this. Totalism is going to go down by 10%. Stability goes up by 0.1% for weeks, 360 days. I don't know why it's not like 365. I don't know why you don't make it the full year, but basically, I mean, it's like 5.1% stability, something like this. Okay, Spartacus has been released. I mean, that gives us the 20 political power. Gets us closer to our recruitment laws, which again, we do need. Okay, now you're going back up. And that's good. How many troops are we actually down right now in the army? 30,000. Holy shit. It's a lot more than I was expecting. I'm going to put one more on rifle production. I know we are making a lot of guns, but trust me on this. So we will take extensive conscription. That'll get us up to 5.5 times 0.1. So what, like 6.05, I think? I want to say, something like that. Either way, it's good, and I'm happy for it. More troops is better. Now, I don't want to attack Sardinia. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't right now. What's the Entente doing? They're not really at war. They haven't gotten involved in a war in India. I mean, actually, the Bahari Kami, like, Gandhi was probably just going to fucking kick their ass. If he doesn't have to fight a two-front war, it's going to be a piece of cake for him. So yeah, we want to improve light tank. Boost you up a little bit more. Now, I kind of wish we were making some medium tanks. I understand why that's not... Okay, also, the CSA's made a great comeback. I'm happy with kind of the whole... Everyone, Planet Earth, congratulations. You've done a good job. Pat yourself on the back. You're all doing what I want you to do. Now, we could compromise with the unions, but that's boring. I want to know what the constitutional restoration does. Does it allow, like, the liberals and stuff to be elected? I'm not sure, actually. Because it'd be a little bit weird for us to be the Internationale while also being, you know, social conservative or whatever else. I actually will research. I'm going to research all these trains. Am I even building trains? Wait a second. I'm not. That is a problem for us. Okay, that's something we need to worry about soon. Once we, okay, we want to get this coal. Hell yeah, boys. Let's get this coal in Tuscany. And by Tuscany, I mean Lombardy. Don't worry about it. We'll do Tuscany afterwards. Because how much steel do we need? Actually, we don't need any steel. We're at plus 59. Maybe it's actually a waste of my, maybe it's actually a waste. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, we definitely want more trains. I mean, convoys actually would probably be pretty nice as well. Let's just buy 20 convoys from the French. 4 deliveries, man. Sure. Make it in 4 deliveries. Not that... The syndicalization of the economy. With Italy now united, the question has risen on how to bring the syndicalist economy to the rest of Italy. Some think the best way is to focus on building up the unions in the areas. Others think the best way to syndicalize the rest of the country is to focus on collective farming. A third option is worker cooperatives, especially those that serve the military, which could be key to revolutionizing new regions. Well, I mean, I'm obviously going to choose the worker cooperatives. I'm always going to choose the military factories. So we'll take more military stuff. Not worry about the anti-tank, anti-air right now. Don't worry about you. I don't even know what to worry about. I guess we worry about trains. So we're going to build the old civilian train first. And then after that, we'll upgrade it to the war austerity train once it's actually finished researching. Which I don't think will take too long. 87 days. That's reasonable. That's a reasonable number, I would think. Yeah, ignore you, ignore you. Not enough manpower to fulfill our garrisons. Oh no, we're missing 20 dudes. Shut up. Come back to me when we have real actual issues, okay? And they're not even resisting. They have 7% resistance. They're so happy to be part of my new republic. I guess we don't take you. I thought I only had like 20 steel total. If we're at plus 60, we're good. We're more than okay. Australia's joining the Entente. I mean, they already basically were, but if they want to go radical or national populist, that is no concern of mine. Also, Poland joined up with Austria. Also, Greece and Bulgaria. I wasn't really expecting Greece to join up with the Austrians. I guess Austria didn't embargo the Greeks, which they almost always do. That's why it's kind of a surprise to me. I mean, Serbia and Romania will at least be on Russia's side. And now that Russia doesn't need to deal with Estonia or Latvia, we should be happy. In an effort to provide some form of developed governance to the recently pacified parts of the country, Parliament has approved the formation of a new provincial parliament, or juntas, throughout the country. Though they lack legislative powers, the new provincial juntas will have some level of budgetary control and act as the middle ground between the local administration and the national government. I will say, our base value of 77.8%, it's looking, I would say, very nice. I'm very happy with this. And agrarian reform. Previous Italian reforms in the field of agriculture and land ownership, as well as the advancements by the governments of Mussolini and his predecessors, could hardly be considered sufficient. Within the framework of the so-called colonial pacts, the supposedly enlightened trade unions oversaw the limited enfranchisement of the backwards peasantry. This method of land redistribution is not only incredibly condescending, as it fails to recognize the inherent revolutionary potential of the Italian peasantry, but also has only been attempted in a few dozen communes. With the rural South now under control of the Social Republic, it has become clear that the more extensive and empowering land reform program is in order. Colonial pacts are to be revised or completely done away with, no matter how much the unions may object to this, and an entirely new class of small landowners shall arise. Already, the syndicalists warned that such petite bourgeoisie could easily turn against the revolution, a notion largely dismissed by the PDA. I'm sure we'll be fine. I also need no manpower. I would like to deploy more planes. And now, I will say, our planes are dog shit. Once we get improved small airframes, we can really begin improving our fighters. You might be wondering, hey... You might be wondering two things, actually. Hey, jackass, you have 274 army experience. Why haven't you taken any upgrades? Because I wasn't looking up there, okay? Let me get those now. And we'll go battlefield support. Looks good. Yeah, anyways. When these planes are done, we'll upgrade our Air Force. It'll be golden. It'll be beautiful. People love a good plane. Now, we only have 6 factories actually used to build right now. But once we have our 20 convoys, we'll get them from the French. We'll get our 5 factories back. Consumer goods only at 18%, and we're not even on war economy. It's looking, I would say, pretty nice. And you know what? We will take a year to research this stuff. It's fine. We have 5 research slots. That's what this is for. It's so we can make long-term investments in the future of Italy. Okay? It all makes sense. Resistance to social changes. Since we have united Italy, there's been resistance against the various social changes that we've implemented in the Republic. Particularly is the case of women's rights. The changes that we have brought to Italian society will take time, but eventually the rest of Italy shall accept them. And again, another -5, and it doesn't even affect our stability right now. Now we will take... We're still thinking a -8.1 from combat casualties. Can I do something about that? We can get it as a flat base support of 5%. Unfortunately, we cannot do the combat casualty modifier if we're not at war, apparently. Which is a little disappointing, but what can we do about that? Right, so we can have 64 units total. So I think we can actually do 2 rows of you without any real problems. And let's do now the constitutional restoration. I think we should be okay. Like, the FAR is at 0%, the syndicalists are at 4%. Look at our part. Look at this 62% support. Social liberals will join our coalition. So we have our coalition with the Social Democrats and the Liberals. We've completely ignored the syndicalist. I'm still getting a stability bonus as well, which is very nice. So what are you? You're -5% political power, more stability, more compliance growth. I mean, that's good because most of Italy is still not core territory. Did I get my No, we still don't have war austerity train. You know, let's build some civilian factories. We'll build them in this tiny little province. That's okay. That looks like a good place for them to be. Okay, and there's our war austerity train. Let's upgrade engineering companies a little bit. And now we can upgrade to the war austerity train. That's looking... I'm happy with that. Do I need more trains? I think the answer is no. So I think we're going to go 5, 5, and 5 on planes for now. And then your 4 Fiat. for transport planes is fucking useless. We'll take you instead. What are we not importing properly? Oh, we don't need to be importing oil anymore either, because we are no longer... We're maxed out. And also, Iran might not exist very soon, which is a little sad, yes. Any of these we care about? Not really. Entrenchment expert. Combined arms expert? For mechanized. I don't have any mechanized. Give me a close air support? Seems okay. It seems okay. But I will say, at least for right now, this would be a good time for us to end off this episode. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not doing it, always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.